Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas, Jones AT&T Stadium, where their tortillas will be flying in celebration and in support of their beloved Texas Tech Red Raiders. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense lining up for a first down play. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking to pass. It's Wall. Steps away. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, that one falls incomplete.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
A big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, multiple catches from
little privacy.
Position. They are going to try to get that established in this game.
A little privacy for this game versus the old rival.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to burn. It back.
Tried to get there.
It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing.
Man, the end was right there.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. He's going to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Toppin.
Put hats on him.
Just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a
Put hats on him.
The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular. That's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Ooh, good block.
Runs for the tackle.
He's at the center.
But it will be enough for first down.
Center came right after me.
If I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Are you serious?
Downfield. He is down at the
Bro, what?
A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. They'll use the running game on first and goal.
He got in there.
And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Bro, what was my DB doing?
Follow the blockers. The offensive line.
99 throw on the run.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find
He be out here jogging.
slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fair catch called for and made. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
How you gonna just let him come straight through?
They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for
I think I got another back that's
players, the coaches,
a
the
better
fans.
back.
You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up to this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
I think Monopoly actually is the fast one. Now that I think about it.
With a fresh set of downs.
Did it work? Go.
Toss sweep to the right.
Oh, wait.
4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, we know this running back's a playmaker, and he's a guy they want to get going early and often in this game.
Man, he got a linebacker that's playing his butt off.
By making them chase.
Yeah, I like the idea of going outside. You want to mix and match it between the tackles to the outside.
Come on, we were there.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Snap it to the back. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Longhorns in the hurry up. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it, and they convert. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Trying to find his man on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Oh.
Stands in and takes the hit. Hit hard.
Joker took off on the run.
Released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field.
Oh, shoot. I forgot I got a backup quarterback. That's pretty dope.
Chase, I love it. Get to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. He's just chasing by the
He was bringing his billy clubs. I couldn't let him get a free shot on me.
Understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory.
There you go. Show yourself.
Wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Just going to keep it after the snap.
Woo.
He works
But he
his
got
way
blew up.
ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he
Get in there.
takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line.
Good drive, good drive. Got to a fourth down, but can't have that.
Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like,
Woo! Nice tackle.
Out, you need a chance to go decompress in the side.
Let them know you there, cuz.
Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Dropping back, it's Wall. They're setting up the screen. Shakes
Oh,
off
shoot.
the defender. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
They pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
The give on the inside.
Oh, give me the other
And
dude.
he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And here,
I seen it coming though.
if you're an offense, you gotta get that
Knew that was gonna be RPO.
so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback Palmer and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow,
Hello, world.
establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a
I
play
don't
like
know
that
what
you
my
just saw, which can help them get
DBs
back.
have. I
Last
truly
play
don't.
was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right.
Are you serious?
Makes a catch.
Pilates, what you doing, man?
This offense rolling with a first down.
He had him locked. I just knew that was a pick.
He does a really nice job on his route running.
Tight end separated clean.
You can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Out of the gun, the running
Wish a
back.
ninja would throw that
Run
RPO.
inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Going to the next quarter. No matter. Show him this. He ain't snapping it.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Oh shoot. Slot fade.
Gonna run it. It's nothing. Only a
There you
couple
go.
there, and
Lean
now
on him.
staring at 3rd and 8.
Lean on him. Can be running cover 2 with
Oftentimes are like
trips.
a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. To the air, it's Wall. Looking to scramble.
Oh, get up. Get up. Get up.
Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on.
Let's go.
and
Let's
not
go.
have a
Let's go.
turnover.
Let's go.
The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He gets his first one of the day out of there.
Nailed
Used
it.
him 3 times in that loss last week.
Son of a mother, let's go. Well, let's try one here. Let's just see what this run defense is talking about.
So now the Longhorns take over
Played in a 3 high. Okay.
How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive...
And didn't I have another running back? I guess he graduated. I ain't played with this squad in so long. I don't even know the roster.
Dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's rolling.
Dang it. Tried to cut back to the left right there.
Down at 12.
Alright. Let's go and get him this guy.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion.
Hold on. I think I got him wrong in my head. Yep, I did. Alright.
Looking to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse.
Once I saw him on the slot fade, I was like, oh, that's it. Wide open, man. I forgot to adjust my offensive line. I released it too. God dog. He got lucky there.
His first one of the
that might have been 6.
See much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They make the stop, and that is exactly
Superman, that Joker. Oh.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse
That's
the
not what I wanted
quarterback.
to do. I wanted my D-line to move over.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for
I got to
QB.
switch. Now we're going to go ahead and do this.
All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
I was hoping they just got there fast enough. Newsflash, they didn't.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
How's my linebacker? I mean, my safety so far up. Let's see up here.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got his
Oh, yeah. Come on. Hey, if he spin into you like that, you got to bring helmets. You got to bring them.
That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Oh, shoot. They gave me the freaking linebacker. I just made him dive completely out the way.
They pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack. Dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. From the red zone, looking for a man. Let's it fly.
Come on, 8. Get the pick. If he gonna put it in your hands, take it back.
Oh, what a missed opportunity for that interception. Yes, I get him against the pass breakup, but he had a chance to finish things off, and he really didn't get it done. But there's a reason he plays defense. You know, they put the guys on offense that can actually catch.
On the set. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Here we go. Looking for a physical attack.
Hello, world.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Oh shoot! I didn't pay attention to what he was coming out
here. A third and long coming up here.
I don't like it. I don't like motion. Good.
Back to throw. It's Wall. And they can't make the connection.
We on that screen, buddy.
Nice job.
I done seen that play too many times.
Look, they're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They'll play it safe and try for 3.
Wild part is he probably could have threw the screen, but I was way out of position.
It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by 10 over Iowa. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
God, I got stadium pulse. Can't be calling plays with an audible mindset.
Offense back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Rojas. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always
trying
to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They'll throw it on first down. On the run, still looking. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And
if it wasn't him, I would have threw that away. I was trying to hit him with the scoop.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, daggum, and if we had a little bit more space, nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
Unloads it downfield.
Ooh! Should have threw it earlier.
Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make
safety set down, though.
Good job on the back end for
on third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll take another shot here. And he makes the catch inside the 10.
We'll take it.
Just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I was looking for the streak right there. Just waiting on that safety, and he just kind of came open. That was a dot by itself, though.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Slams ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
All right, defense. Too much time on the clock. We're going to have to lock in now, buddies.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Fumble.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they
Oh, big fella. Good try, good try, good try.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Wall. Fires to the right.
Ain't that joker cooking on them corners.
Run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Middle just wide open. Nothing I can do about it either.
They'll try the run. You'll take this every time.
I would have ran it too.
1st down play.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Oh, that's a good cut.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run game coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to put my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life
6 if he doesn't get stop him right there.
But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
I don't like it.
Handoff from the gun. And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. To the air.
Route's gonna be wide open. Corner route again.
They're trying to get to it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Trey, can't run that against Trey. I hate this.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Red Raiders have pushed it inside the 20.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there, and because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
He'll throw on 3rd down.
Knew that's where he was going.
Despite some serious arm
I
strength
tried to outside leverage. That was one of the hot routes I made right there, was outside leverage.
The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
I know there's probably a run.
On the They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down.
Oh, I thought he was there. Oh, that's a good pickup. Who was that? The guard? The guard peeled off.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Going up top on 1st down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Good defense, good defense. Good job, fellas. Held it down. Held it down. Bend but don't break.
The Red Raiders will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Texas offense. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the is a big part of the plan.
Let me get a clean cut up.
More coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz.
Good traction by the
you have to know where your answers are.
Went to the running game
tracking by the DB right there, though. Oh my God! Come on.
Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Good stuff.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the 2nd half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Dang it.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Trying to escape and get it himself.
That cornerback looked like he was going somewhere else. Thought I had him.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
No way.
Well, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Come on, that's a clean fumble, too.
Receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure. After he makes the catch, that's a costly giveaway.
Tackled immediately.
I jumped too quick.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Back to throw, it's Wall. Has a little time.
I seen him up there too. I was like, man, I hope he don't go look up there.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
giving the quarterback an opportunity to scan the field and step into his throw.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block.
I'm all over the place.
They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play.
Oh, shoot. That's why he was off.
Get that to his tight end
I forgot.
he wasn't going to have a lot of space.
That's on me.
After the catch.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. On the option. Now the toss. Knocked down after
should have been a fumble right there, ref. I mean, ref. 2K. 2K. EA. I'm going to get it right in a minute.
Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
I didn't even get blocked. I just ran into somebody that was blocking.
Second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try.
Shoot. That's what I meant to have.
This quarterback part of their running game. He's not going to make it stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
I don't know who that is.
Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes you down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Sends it downfield.
Hello, world. You got to be kidding me.
Sprinting all the way. He'll take
Come on.
house, but there is a flag.
That's
on the
cheap.
field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown.
Come on, he didn't even step out. He was close up.
They'll try to get it through the air.
Oh shoot, he didn't throw it.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Rojas. And the completion
I hit the button, but he didn't throw it. He just like stepped back again. I thought I was holding the button. Oh shoot. Pick the play.
They needed some momentum. They needed to.
It's not responding.
What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He wants to throw. He's looking deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think.
I was hoping he didn't get blew up, because that could have been a tip drill.
Running backs too. I think the receiver position is one though that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here,
threw it a little late.
Really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans
might
need
have
to
a
keep
square
their
right
eyes
here.
on for years to come.
He'll come out throwing on
Don't even
first
waste
down.
time. Just take what they give me.
In the middle. It's
But I think square was going to be open right there.
Down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
Excellent.
On the last play, still some work to do on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Rojas. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to
oh, man. If 6-8 holds that block, I could get around the edge right there.
And then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden, they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
Give to the running back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Longhorns want to move quickly. Direct snap.
Oh, get there.
Does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback looks for a little space. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. Number 7. Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Fast motion from the offense. Using his feet. Snowed under by the defense.
No way.
I do like the play call offensively here in a 2-point situation. Trust your quarterback to get it in, but this defense does such a good job rallying to the football.
How does 2 people not block 1 person?
About to kick it off after punching.
That's trash. Absolutely trash.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
That's trash.
Be a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there.
I just told him to play man on him too.
But don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted.
Thank you.
The defense. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle,
I know he was like,
specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. Throws for the tight end.
Oh!
An interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got room on the return.
Shoot.
And a big return after the INT.
He had him too. Gonna throw it flat, out angled up and over.
Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football?
I had to try it though.
No, sir. They put it in the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
I can't move.
Receiver shows motion. Back to throw, it's Wall. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw.
That's on me.
Gets it out quickly. Still running at the 40. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across.
Got me switching.
That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the draw.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Where to run on that one? He loses 4 on the carry. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right.
Come on.
Makes a grab.
What was that?
He's got it at the 25-yard line.
And I like having matchups outside like this. Guys that I know will win right away. Third
Bro.
down, find my guy, get him the rock, he gets the first down.
What kind of man coverage?
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. To the air.
God damn it, he got me.
Quick strike complete.
That's exactly where I was trying to go to. Trying to cover up because I switched the man.
Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Red Raiders have taken it inside the 20. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He's right on target. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, and go on to the next play.
The give to the back.
Hello, world.
After a pickup of 2, they'll mark it at the 8.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man.
Shoot.
Touchdown, Red
He was
Raiders.
there too.
They move on.
Thought I was closer than he was.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to
I shouldn't have tried to hit stick. I should have dove.
his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Back to pass, it's Wall.
Can't move.
Pass is incomplete. They can't
Bro,
convert the
it's a
two,
freaking
and the
pass
lead
play.
stays at 5.
It shouldn't freeze me like that. I hate that part. They really got to change that. If I'm moving, let me move. Don't make me be faked out by something that's not there.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help the quarterback turn the page is just find an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him
wide open.
Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Just want to get rid of that.
Had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
I really don't want to run this play.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Rojas.
Good tackle.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage.
Really good tackle right there.
Taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Well, I think he probably knows what's coming here, but we're going to try it anyway.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. A 5-point game here, getting very late in the offense.
It's going to be a drop right here.
4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It's a 1-score game.
Gotta make the right read right here.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes his connection.
Good stuff.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And that was one of those, gotta have it. I mean, it's a 4th quarter.
Gots to have it.
We gotta get some points. Palmer, they needed that one.
Yeah, all routes have to be run at the right depth, and the ball's got to come out at the right time. Nice job there by the quarterback, working through his progression.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Let's go.
And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to give me a stop.
Up by 1. They're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead.
Come on, fellas, get free.
He's looking to throw.
Dang it.
And it's taken away by
No.
the defense, and they
No.
desperately needed that turnover.
No. No.
The 40. The 20.
Oh.
He just set sail.
Tried to throw that one with timing.
Turns it into a 2-point return.
Dang it.
Almost ready to kick it away after
That
scoring a
sucks.
touchdown.
I can't kick onside, so.
Fair catch called for and made. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. In a tight game like this, it's no time for complacency, David.
Nah, your defense.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Why in the world would he be throwing it?
That could be a costly play.
He should have just made me burn timeouts right there.
One-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
He's looking for a man on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long. This is a timeout quickly.
Should have stuck with my original play.
Reserve time for their offense. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And the quarterback takes
Man.
kneels down.
On a freaking 2-point conversion.
The emotion of a rivalry game, we did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all off season. You're talking about
There was
this
nothing
game
there
in
either.
particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody. For the
If he had
coaching staff,
blitzed.
for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365
And then came off of the
days,
blitz.
Talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
I'm watching the replay real quick. Let me
For
see.
Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis.
Yep.
This has been another
X was
presentation
box.
of EA Sports
All right, let's see. 18 to 24, that one TD. One interception. Should have been a TD on a corner route. The last 2-point conversion doesn't count as an interception on the stats, but technically 2 interceptions. 75% completion, not bad. 13 to 49. Didn't really rush a ton, but I got some in there. Rawls had them too as well. Rojas was eating. Decent distribution after that. Dre was the only one with a touchdown there. Didn't give up any sacks. Pilates. Joker was getting cooked on defense. Cooked. Econom had a good game. He got hurt though, but he came back in, I think, at the end. 7 tackles for a loss, 2.5, 3.5 sacks, 1 interception. I really did think we should have had another. They don't even count it as a pass deflection. He tried to throw a corner route, and my guy was right there. He didn't even get a hand on it. Had 1 fumble force and didn't get it back. His lineman came over there and got that one. But good game, though. Always like having a good run. Let's see. Mainly just playing user games this season. TCU the last one, week 12. All right, man. Appreciate y'all joining. Catch you on the flip. Deuces.